Here at Wizardia, we're a game with crypto features instead of a crypto project with game features. Very big difference to learn, and what's going to be the big difference between a successful project and a non-successful project. Hey Wizardians, Ryan here, about to give you your next crypto education bomb. So today's topic is thanks to Shill Bill. So if you're a crypto newbie, expert, somewhere in between, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and we'll keep you up to date with everything happening in the crypto sphere. So today's topic, it is a little bit closer to the heart here at Wizardia, and it's why do Web3 games have to be fun? It sounds like a bit of a no-brainer, but it is something that gets seriously overlooked in the world of play-to-earn, and something I'm really excited to dive into with you today. So let's get started. The first reason of why Web3 games aren't typically so fun to play is because of the amount of time and resources it actually takes to build them. A standard time frame to build a AAA quality game is generally between 3 and 5 years. How many of you are actually waiting for the new GTA or Assassin's Creed, for instance? I mean, it takes its good sweet time to get there, but you know it's gonna be fun, you know it's gonna be worth waiting for, and you know the funometer is just gonna be through the roof. So on the flip side of things, Web3 games that were first in the space haven't even had that long to actually develop yet. It's still a very new concept, and it's still something that will need to be worked on to make sure that perfect balance is achieved. Crypto actually moves that rapidly that you can compare a month in the crypto sphere with a full year in the real world. I mean, it's an entire 24/7 thing, right? There are so many projects out there that are so much in a rush to get to the market that they often do so with extremely ambitious roadmaps, which really causes them to struggle in a bull market, let alone a bear market. Could you imagine waiting years and years and years for the new GTA just to get disappointed with the story, the roadmap, or the graphics or something like that? And on top of being rushed to market, a Web3 project does need to be seriously aware of its token health. I mean, if the token starts to slip, then investors start to lose interest. I mean, all it takes is for the crypto price to slip, for the token to drop, and investors will start to look for the next big thing, and which in turn the game does lose its hype, ends up pulling a Houdini and completely disappears. Using Axie as an example, you can see as the token price went down, so did people's interest, which really goes to show that people didn't play Axie for fun. People played it for the money. There was no enjoyment, there was no escape, there was no reason for them to be there apart from actually making money. If the token price didn't matter, you'd see more people invest their time, their resources, and their money because they'd be there to have fun, they'd be there to enjoy their time and fully immerse themselves into the Axie world. As you can see, when games are fun, people invest hours of their time for no profit. You can even see studios like Epic who made $50 million for one set of Fortnite skins. Once we start bringing the fun into Web3 games, you can see that single token economies like Wizardia and the crypto and Web3 game space is going to absolutely thrive. Here's a little snippet from an article in the Times that really does expose the two-token model, which is actually something we spoke about in a very recent video. If you missed that video, make sure to subscribe to the channel right now, hit that notification bell, so that way we can keep you up to date, and that way you can stay informed. The interview goes into detail about a time when Axie became super stressful. The token price was crashing, and the competition was getting harder than, well, I'm sure you can imagine what it was getting harder than. This was all because there was no new money to take from their ecosystem because there were no new players coming in. This made gaming with Axie more of a chore, more of a job than anything. The fun was taken away, which unfortunately is the exact opposite of what a Web 2 game has to offer. Break time, enjoyment, entertainment, immersibility. the occasional gaming banter, and of course, an overall good gaming experience. So my final thoughts on the matter: if Web3 games are going to succeed, then there needs to be more focus put on the game itself. Introducing lore or character development, for example, just general progression in the game, will actually bring a whole new facet to Web3 gaming, and something that's seriously missing out at this point. Being able to follow a story or the progression makes a game more fully immersive, makes it more enjoyable, and makes people want to invest their time just that little bit more. It gives the lust to play and the desire to participate in the experience of the game. There needs to be more progression, more ability to be able to develop and move your characters through certain levels or through certain quests or even raids for that matter. Gamers have to want to keep on gaming and keep coming back to their favorite games to be able to further develop and continue the health of the game, building the community around them and actually showing how much fun it can be. Quests, missions, high-ranking enemies, all good ways for people to get excited and want to come back day after day, growing that daily active player base. Imagine being able to see your favorite streamer on a high-ranking raid or a high-ranking tournament. This is going to want to make other gamers continue to play the game, continue to invest, continue to stake, and obviously continue to keep coming back to the game instead of just cashing in and moving on. So a little tip from me to you: when you're looking for a new Web3 or play-to-earn game, find game studios that are not only creating sustainable economies like Wizardia, but also look for games that have done well in the Web2 environment. So when a game's focus is to make as much money as possible, when does it stop becoming about gaming and more about being a chore or a job or nothing different to having to go to work for your standard 9 to 5? Our CEO Mind once said to me, "Here at Wizardia, we're a game with crypto features instead of a crypto project with game features." Very big difference to learn, and what's going to be the big difference between a successful project and a non-successful project. That's everything I have to say for today. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you in the next video.
Witness Wizardia slowly emerge from the fog. Uncover its magic in the fights for survival. Choose your wizards wisely, gain power, and get ready before the big game. Join the Magic Adventures, Wizardia Tournaments, the alpha version of the game.